For a lot of people, the election has been bringing a lot of stress and anxiety as they wonder and worry about who the winner will be and what it'll mean for them moving forward. Sahara Schwierman caught up with a counselor and political expert who explains how focusing on the polls can impact your mental health.
The one thing you don't want to do is place too much stock in a single number that you think tells you everything you either want to know or don't want to know.
8 News political analyst Rich Marr says polling numbers can be a great tool for tracking public opinion, but they aren't a deciding factor in the election and shouldn't be relied on as such. A recent study out of the American Psychological Association shows that right now, 77% of adults say the future of our country is a major stressor for them, with the election following behind with 69%. Meager emphasizes that polls are meant to be used as a tool. They provide a picture of how people are leaning, but do not take into account how many people are voting, whether it's early voting, voting on election day, or submitting a provisional ballot that will be counted later.
It's like a calling a race in the halfway mark, or saying that a baseball game is over in the fifth inning, right? All the votes have to be counted, all the runs have to be scored before you really find out what actually happened. And that's when you know what happened. And that's hard to hear. It's hard to know that you might go to bed Tuesday night not knowing what the outcome is.
Alexandra Cromer, a licensed professional counselor in Richmond, says many of her patients have been expressing general anxiety about the election. She says the more personal and important something feels, the more it's going to take a toll on your mental health.
A lot of fear, also a lot of depression, a lot of feeling hopeless, a lot of, anxious rumination, a lot of feeling like, well, I have to hope for the best, prepare for the worst.